Hey, what's up everyone on YouTube and Twitter? So tonight, Bitcoin saw a test below this 56.1K area. I had mentioned this numerous times on my X account and in YouTube over the last few weeks. The more important thing ultimately is how will Bitcoin react to this level? That's what I have been saying. If Bitcoin closes below this, and this is a lower low from this August area where we've been seeing higher highs and higher lows, this would be a lower low. We see a daily candle close below 56.1K. The next area of resistance it now needs to reclaim is this 57.1K. This is where the breakdown occurred a few hours ago. It will be important for Bitcoin to reclaim this, especially on the daily time frame. If it can reclaim this on the daily time frame, then this was just a false breakdown. If we look at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, this is still following this path that we have seen historically. This is a path that I have drawn out. This was just based off of 2012, 2016, and 2020. As we head into the election, this has been the common sort of path we've been seeing. And it just looks like, in my opinion, we will see more chop in September. And then maybe in October, November, we will start to exit this area finally. But we will see how this ends up playing out over the coming months. Now, a lot of the fear is coming from the macro headwinds, especially with the S&P 500 pulling back today. And this is largely because of NVIDIA. NVIDIA was charged by the SEC today, so NVIDIA has since pulled back. However, I do think that the S&P 500, despite this pullback, is still in an uptrend. A lot of people were very fearful down here back at the start of August. This didn't even make a lower low. This was just another higher low. So I do think at some point the S&P 500 will break to new all-time highs. Maybe we do see another higher low first before that happens. But this chart is just simply bullish. And I do think eventually crypto will catch up. I think Bitcoin will catch up. But overall, I just think the fear coming from the NVIDIA pullback has played a role in the S&P 500 and the other stock indices and even into crypto today. But I think it will eventually subside. I don't think it's as significant as people are making it out to be. As we all remember, there was just mass chaos at the start of August, and people were kind of predicting the fall of the entire U.S. economy and the stock market and a recession, et cetera, and then it just completely ripped off of that. So once again, we're seeing a lot of fear, but usually in an uptrend, when you see fear, it usually marks a bottom. So we'll pay attention to that. But I still think the S&P 500 is just in a strong uptrend that has been going on now for pretty much 2 years, since October of 2022. Now, if we look at others, which is alts outside the top 10, it's come back down to this area low support. It really needs to hold this on the weekly time frame. If this lost this level on the weekly time frame, this would be a lower low, and this would be structural damage to this entire uptrend, as well as just how this would look. This would have a setup of a head and shoulders pattern. However, this would only be confirmed with a weekly close below this. So there's still a chance that this can end up holding and form a bottom here, but it cannot go any lower than where it currently is. It is sitting right there, basically on support right now. If you enjoyed this video and you're watching on YouTube, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching on X, please give it a like, and also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel as I release all videos first on YouTube.